Welcome, all you wonderful and amazing people, on this Saturday afternoon, the middle of the day. I know half of y'all are probably out and about enjoying your fucking Saturday, okay? But bitch, I don't know about where you are in your neck of the woods, but girl, it is hot as fuck in Alabama. So a bitch don't really go outside unless it's really early in the morning or later in the afternoon when it starts to cool down, because bitch, I am not about that being extra hot life, because bitch, a bitch sweat glands don't necessarily work all the way right. So I can't fuck around with this heat. So I'm in the house about to shoot the shit with y'all motherfuckers on this Saturday. If you just so happen to be in your goddamn house and shit, and you want to shoot some shit with ThickChickVlogs, bitch, we about to have a good time on this here particular Saturday, okay, girl? Hey, Charmaine. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Marchetta. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Logan. Hey, all of you guys that are in here, girl. We're about to talk about a whole bunch of different things, okay? It's hot as fuck, okay? And yes, I am not ashamed, okay? A bitch is not ashamed to be in the house on this Saturday afternoon because it is way too fucking hot. Let me tell you how I know it's hot, girl. How I know it's fucking hot. Because I have my air conditioner set on like 70. Whatever the fuck, that motherfucker ain't cut off, which lets me know, okay, that it's hot as fuck outside, because I literally just had my air conditioner serviced. So I know it's working properly, okay, girl? Bitch, you will not catch a bitch like me outside, because like I said, my sweat glands, them hoes do not work all the way right, and I really don't sweat right. So if I get like really hot, a bitch like me will pass the fuck out. And I'm not about that emergency room life on today, okay? I'm trying to enjoy my motherfucking Saturday. My niece, she want to go and do a few things. So I said, you know what? Holler at me after 7 o'clock. Okay, the goddamn mall still going to be open, the thrift store. Y'all know the typical shit that I do. I need to go to CVS and Walgreens because they got some new shit out, some new makeup and shit that I need to be going to check out. But anywho, I'm sorry, y'all. Bitch, just going into all kind of motherfucking tangents. But girl, it's hot as fuck. Let's just say that, okay, right here, right motherfucking now. If you are watching this shit and you are new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy my fucking videos, bitch, can you do a bitch a favor and hit that motherfucking like button? Also, I want to give a shout out. We're going to get started in a minute, bitch, okay? And I'm sorry I'm not necessarily looking at the chat right now. We're going to get started in a minute. But if you are in here and you're not following my like page, why the fuck are you not following my like page, bitch? I'm talking about the like page, not the actual friends list situation. Hit that like button on ThickChickVlogs like page. The link is down in the description box. Okay, that shit is free 99 if you have a Facebook page. But anyway, bitch, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this here particular goddamn video. Bitch, first and foremost, before we get into the conspiracy theories and all that other shit, I want y'all to answer a question for your girl. Have y'all, I mean, some of y'all might be, you know, subscribed to Tidal and all that shit. I'm not sure. But, and if you're not subscribed to Tidal, you may not have known about this, or if you're not on social media. But Kanye West, let's talk about Kanye West really quickly. Kanye West released his new video for Freedom, okay? Not Freedom, for Famous. And now, when I first, and I want to give a shout out to Leah. Leah, I do not remember your channel name. I think it's the Leah Ratio. I think that's your channel name. But she hit me up on Facebook this morning. She was like, girl, have you seen that new Kanye West video? And I was like, bitch, nah, what the fuck is going on with Kanye West? She said, girl, you gonna motherfucking gag, bitch. So she sent me a link. Of course, they have since deleted the fucking video because they got a copyright strike. Girl, Kanye West has a video that he just made that has, now when she first showed me the video, when I seen it, I was like, are you kidding me? Does he seriously have a video where he is exposing Taylor Swift for fucking Donald Trump, old shaggy head ass? That's what I thought, for real. I thought at first that it was those were actual people, okay? He has a video of some wax figures. You have they're butt booty ass naked. I want you guys to know this. The wax figures are butt ass motherfucking naked, bitch. Okay, butt ass fucking. I have the link to that, but of course I'm not gonna put it on my Facebook page or on my YouTube, because Facebook will remove your shit too if you put up a video that is a copyright. Y'all probably didn't know that, but Facebook is getting really persnickety about that type of shit, so they will delete your fucking Facebook page if you put up a video of you know, some copyrighted ass shit. Yeah, they will flag your ass. But it's You got Donald Trump, he's butt ass naked in the bed. You have Rihanna, she's butt ass naked in the bed. You have Amber Rose, she's butt ass naked in the bed. You have Taylor Swift, she's butt ass naked in the fucking bed. You have his own fucking wife, bitch, okay, Kim Kardashian, she's butt ass naked in the bed. Now, whoever that dude is, I could have sworn that dude was Trey Songz. Maybe I'm mistaken on that, but I could have sworn that dude was Trey Songz, but he might be somebody else, bitch. And girl, let me tell y'all, and of course he's in the bed. Kanye West is also in the bed, butt ass motherfucking. I'm talking about, you can see every. Oh, Caitlyn fucking Jenner, bitch. Caitlyn Jenner, bitch. Caitlyn fucking Jenner is booty ass naked in the fucking bed, bitch. Yes, Caitlyn Jenner. Okay, Caitlyn, formerly known as Bruce. Yes, butt ass booty naked in the motherfucking bed, girl. But let me tell y'all the part that's gonna really make you fucking gag. Bill motherfucking Cosby. Bill motherfucking Cosby was in the bed butt ass fucking naked. Okay? But I'm talking about this motherfucker showing ass and titties. Now, like I said, when I first seen it, before I was really paying any attention, I thought those were real people. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the fuck did they have some type of weird ass fucking orgy? You know, that's what I thought seriously at first, until I was messaging Leah before I actually got done watching the fucking video. She was like, girl, watch the fucking video, girl. Hell no, them wax figures. Because girl, I was gagging at first. But the part that really freaked me the fuck out was the fact that at the end, when you get to the end of who the fuck are you? What? Girl, I'm for real. Don't ask. Okay, don't ask. I don't know if you were saying that in a for real way. That what video is this? I'm talking about the new famous video that Kanye West has out, okay? But it's only on Tidal. It's only for people who are subscribed to Tidal, okay? Girl, okay? Amber Rose, Taylor Swift, Bill Cosby, Donald Trump. Somebody said it was Chris Brown, Kim Kardashian. Girl, butt booty ass motherfucking naked in the goddamn fucking bed. Like I said, when I first seen it, I was through. Caitlyn Jenner. But these are wax figures, and when you get closer to the end of the video, it appears that the wax figures are moving. Well, they are moving. Ain't no appearing. They're moving and they're breathing, okay? They're moving and they're fucking breathing. If you're subscribed to Tidal, go and check it out. As a matter of fact, if you have Facebook, you can probably type in Kanye West new famous video leaked. And it's probably on Facebook. I don't know, but it's probably on Facebook. I'm pretty sure somebody didn't put it on Facebook, but somebody leaked the fucking video because they were showing the video. This is how it really got leaked. They were actually showing the video to some people in the audience. I don't know if the people were at a some type of a concert or what they were at, but they were actually showing the video to them. And of course, a lot of people were on their phones recording it. But there's somebody on Facebook who actually has the actual video, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably gone by now. But girl, it's all over Twitter. So if you got a link, if you on Twitter, I guess you can go to Twitter and you can find the shit. Go to Twitter, Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's on there. I'm sorry for those of you that are speaking to me in the chat. Hello to everyone. I'm not looking at the chat right now, so I'm sorry if I missed anybody's please don't put any links in the chat. Not that it will probably even matter, but please don't put any links in the chat room. Go to Facebook or some child, but we can't put no links over here. I ain't taking no goddamn chance because these motherfuckers are literally taking that shit down in literally 13 seconds fucking flat. They don't play that shit. But yes, Bill Cosby, Caitlyn Jenner, Donald Trump, Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Amber Rose, who the fuck else is that? Rihanna. They all in the bed naked, and they look like real fucking people. Because like I said, I thought they were real people, okay? I literally thought they were the real people. So, yeah, that's how realistic the shit is. And Kanye West is also naked, just so you know. Yeah. The shit is wild, okay? Wild motherfucking child. I just wanted to talk about that really briefly. Kanye West has really crossed the fucking line for real right now. I mean, he seriously has crossed the fucking line. I mean, I don't even see how that shit is legal, bitch. I know that they're wax figures, But if you are seriously, if you didn't know no better, you would think those were real people. I mean, those were some girl. That was some realistic ass fucking shit, seriously. So yeah, y'all see if you can find that shit. Hello everybody. Like I said, if you spoke to me, I didn't speak. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. But yeah. Check out that Donald Trump video. I mean, not Donald Trump. Well, shit, bitch. Donald Trump is in the video. So, can you imagine seeing that motherfucker book ass naked in person, girl? Ugh. Okay, mine eyes, bitch. Mine fucking eyes. Okay. Yes, I do watch Big Brother. I haven't seen the new episode, but I know that it's back on, and I'm gonna check it out one of these good old days, girl. Now, okay. I guess I can read the chat a little bit because I am going to interact with y'all. But we're going to talk about today. I'm going to be on here for, I don't know, probably an hour or maybe hour and a half. Depends on how I'm feeling. But we're going to talk about some conspiracy theories, some false flags and shit, and some shit like that. Okay, we're just going to discuss some shit like that, girl. But like I said, I don't know. Apparently, I'm pretty sure Kanye West has a legal team. Okay, I'm pretty sure he has a legal team. So I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck he did is probably not illegal, because if it was, I'm pretty sure he knows if they were able to sue him for this. So I don't know, because like I said, they are wax figures, so it's not necessarily them. You know what I'm saying? I guess you kind of get what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a legal issue there, but I'm pretty sure he has a legal team that he consulted with before he released this video, or before he even recorded this fucking video. Because all of the people, they're in like this triple double super duper queen king size fucking bed, and they all laying in a row book ass naked, like they just had some type of weird ass fucking orgy. It's weird. And that's the whole video. That's the entire video. It's them going down the line, up and down the bodies of these buck naked ass wax figures of people. Sue the fuck, I mean, yeah, like I said, if they can, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get his ass sued like a motherfucker, for real though. There's 3 black people on Big Brother, really? Wow, this is the first time I've ever known. Has there ever been 3 black people on Big Brother? I know there were 2 at one time, but I'm definitely interested. I'm gonna be watching Big Brother. I'm gonna check it out one of these days. Yeah, it's really creepy. Is it hot where you at? Oh, girl, yes, that's why I'm up in this house right now. I was planning on going out and about into the world, but it's a little bit too hot, okay? Yes, child. People think Gucci Mane is clone. People think that Beyonce is a clone. People are now. I'm not trying to, talk about anybody like that. But people really think that Beyonce is clone. People think that Gucci Mane is clone. People think that I forgot that dude's name, Paul McCartney. They think that this dude actually died a couple of years ago, and they are actually using a lookalike to pretend to be him. People are for real. These are serious. The people are serious about this shit, okay? People are serious about this fucking shit, girl. They really are serious about this shit. Now let's go ahead and get into some of these conspiracy theories and shit, because we might be spending a couple of minutes on each one of them. Yes, clone, girl. Now let's talk about, let me give you the definition of a conspiracy theory for those of you who may be a little, my slow family, girl. I'm just playing. It says a conspiracy theory is an explanatory or speculative hypothesis suggesting that 2 or more persons or an organization have conspired to cause or cover up through secret planning and deliberate action an event or situation typically regarded as illegal or harmful. Okay, that is the definition of a motherfucking conspiracy theory. But in layman's terms, that shit means motherfuckers is doing some shit, some shady ass shit. Okay, some shady ass motherfucking shit that they shouldn't be goddamn doing. In layman's motherfucking terms. Okay, girl? Yes, okay? Now, hold up. Kanye just tweeted, can somebody sue me out? Wait, bitch. That motherfucker is cray-cray, okay? Like I said, I'm pretty sure Kanye has consulted with his legal team, so I'm pretty sure it's probably not, they probably can't sue him. I don't really know. Yeah, the name of the video is the famous. Now, let's talk about a few things, girl. Let's talk about a few things. Have you guys ever heard about SHTF? You might not know what SHTF stands for. Let me see if anybody knows what SHTF stands for. Do you know what that stands for? SHTF. Let's see. Okay. What does SHTF stand for, class? That stands for those of you who don't know, that stands for shit hit the motherfucking fan, okay? Shit hit the fan. I just want to have a general conversation with you guys right now. Like I said, this is a Saturday. I ain't got shit to do. It's hot right now. Yes, SHTF. I ain't got shit to do right now. Basically, it stands for shit hit the fan. Let me ask you guys that are in here, or those of you who may be watching this video after it goes live because you weren't able to join me. Let me ask you this question. Are you a person, just say for instance, tomorrow, okay, some type of catastrophic event happens. It doesn't have to be anything that you think is, oh, the aliens are going to invade the earth. You know, nothing like that. But just say, for instance, a catastrophic event happens, okay? Are you prepared, okay? Are you and your family prepared to survive in your home? Just say, for instance, some shit didn't happen and you can't leave your house for 2 weeks. Can you and your family survive in your home for 2 weeks? Now, I'm talking about the water ain't going to be running. The lights ain't going to be on. It's going to be some catastrophic shit, okay? Some catastrophic shit to where, you know, you have no water, you have no lights, do you have enough shit in your house to where you and your family can survive if shit hits the fan? Do you have a fucking first aid kit? Do you know how to dress certain wounds? Do you know how to use your fucking piss and strain that shit to get some motherfucking water? You know what I'm saying? If you just don't happen to need some goddamn water, because you know you only can survive so many days without fucking water. You may or may not have known that goddamn shit. But girl, me and the Juice Man be sitting around. We be having these weird ass conversations sometimes. Y'all know I talked about this one time in one of my daily vlog videos, I think. Well, I'm pretty positive I talked about it in one of my videos. It may not have been a daily vlog video, but okay, that is some shit that I think about. Every person, like I told y'all, me and the Juice Man, we have decided that we're gonna start prepping shit. So we got so much shit down there now. It might not be shit that I would necessarily want like that, but like we have a lot of canned goods and we keep water. I buy at least 2 cases of water every week. I buy 2 new cases of water every week. Now I drink a lot of water. I probably drink a case a week by myself, but we keep a lot of water. We keep a lot of canned goods and non-perishable shit. I'm not talking about food in your damn freezer, okay? I'm not talking about shit in your deep freezer that you didn't went and froze for you to cook for later. I'm talking about shit that you can actually use, okay, if your lights went out, that won't spoil, okay? Ain't talking about no goddamn milk, ain't talking about no light bread, okay? Ain't talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about actual canned goods and water and that type of shit, okay? Juice Man even wants, now I told his ass, well, it may be feasible for him, and I guess I could do that shit if a bitch was hungry enough, but he even wants to go as far as to get like MREs and stuff, you know. My daddy, he had a lot of MREs, but before he died, he gave them all away. Because my dad, you know, my dad was ex-military, in case you guys didn't know that. My dad was in the military. But girl, just think about that. That's just something for you guys to think about. Matter of fact, let me ask those of you that are in here and those of you that are watching after this video goes live, let me ask you this question. How many of you in here right now have a car where your gas needle is damn near on empty? Don't you know that's some dangerous shit? That is some dangerous shit. How many? Let me ask that question. Matter of fact, for those of you that are watching this later on after this shit processes, leave a comment down in the comment section. How many of you right now have a car that don't hardly have no fucking gas in it? That is some dangerous shit. My mom always tell me, like, one thing about Thick Chick, my shit stay full. I learned that shit the hard fucking way. One thing about me, my shit stay on full because you never know what the fuck will happen in the middle of the night. A matter of fact, I don't know if you guys remember back here a couple of years ago where when the gas prices went extremely high, like I'm talking about literally in minutes, that shit shot up and you had people that were running to the gas pumps to get gas because they knew that, you know, that the gas and gas stations started running out of gas and shit. How many of y'all are sitting here right now with a gas tank that's damn near on E? Yeah, that's some shit to think about. I mean, I'm just serious. tap water is good, but we talking about a situation, Vanessa, where if your water, it's a catastrophic event. You have no water. You have no lights. You have no nothing. You only have the things that you have prepared of, the things that you have in your home now. Everyone, I talk to my mom about this all the time. Everyone should be in a position to where they can actually survive in their home for at least 2 weeks. That includes water and that includes food. And I'm not talking about frozen food because you got no lights, your shit gonna go bad. I'm talking about canned goods. And people don't understand that doesn't mean you have to go and buy a cabinet full of shit. What that means is you need to make sure that you're purchasing things that you can actually be left in like a, your cabinet and shit like that. But you rotate it. You don't buy shit that you know you're not going to eat. I'm talking about canned goods that you actually eat. But as you purchase these things on the regular, you rotate them out and you replace them with other things. You definitely need to make sure that you have enough shit in your house to where you can survive off for at least 2 weeks. My daddy used to always tell you, never sit in your house with things that you can't survive off for at least 2 weeks. And that includes toilet paper. That includes Band-Aids. I mean, like Band-Aids, that includes alcohol. You might be like, Thick Chick, why the fuck would I need alcohol? Make sure you have alcohol. Make sure you have hand sanitizer, petroleum jelly. Those are things that you should always have. You might be thinking to yourself right now that this, y'all might think I'm talking fucking crazy. Okay? Bitch. I be having fucking, y'all know I told y'all, a bitch be having fucking visions and shit to the point where I be getting fucking scared. Okay? Like literally, I have situations to where I'll just be doing some random ass shit and I'll be like, you know what, my phone finna ring. I just say that shit in the back of my head and the shit actually happens. Okay? Sometimes I'll be like, you know what, somebody's about to knock on my fucking door. I don't say it out loud, but it'll be a thought that's in my head. And literally 5 minutes later, somebody will knock on my fucking door. I did that shit yesterday. I was sitting up here working. I was like, you know what? Something in the back of my head told me somebody's gonna knock on your fucking door. The little boy from next door came and knocked on my door yesterday and needed a Phillips head screwdriver because he said he got an Xbox or some shit and his daddy was trying to remove the CD from the Xbox. I forgot what the fuck he said. But I was just sitting here working. I mean, I be seeing, please, those of you that are watching this, don't think a bitch is crazy. Please, the bitch got very good sense, okay? But sometimes I have those premonitions, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't like that shit. Let me just tell you that right now. I do not like that shit at all. Even when my brother died and my father died, I had like, of course I didn't have visions that they were going to die, but I had feelings within me that made me, that had me like, something was going to happen. As a matter of fact, the day that my dad died, the night before he died, that night, I never cut my fucking phone off. Ever, bitch. Let me tell you this story right quick, and then I'm going to get off this shit, because a bitch don't want to start crying, okay? A bitch do not want to start crying. But the night before the night before my dad died, I had cut my phone off. I never cut my phone off in the middle of the night because I always say to myself, you never know, an emergency might happen. Somebody might need you. Somebody might have a flat tire. So anything. Somebody might get sick. Anything. I never cut my phone off. The night before my dad died, I couldn't go to sleep, and something just told me, Thick Chick, cut your phone off. Cut your phone off and go to sleep, baby. Just cut your phone off and go to sleep. Because number one, it ain't shit you can do. I cut my phone off, okay? I woke up, turned my phone on. I got up. I remember the day like it was fucking yesterday. I woke up. I went in the kitchen. Juice Man was, I think he was over his mom's house or his auntie's house or some shit. I woke up that morning. I cooked me some grits. It was some grits. And if I'm not mistaken, it was some fucking, it wasn't Connecticut. It wasn't Polish. I think it was some Connecticut sausage. I put some cheese in my grits. I got a bar table. I remember getting my plate. I had already cut my phone back on now. My phone was sitting on my bar table. I got my plate, took it over to the bar stool, sat the shit on the table, went back in the kitchen to get me some goddamn orange juice. Plate still sitting on the counter, haven't touched it. My phone rung. It was one of my cousins. She was like, Thick Chick. Of course, she didn't call me Thick Chick. She called me by my real name. She said, Thick Chick. She said, can you go get your sister and y'all come down here? Your dad is sick. I said, what? And of course, I could tell my dad is sick. You know what the fuck? And it was just the manner. And my aunt, this particular cousin, she never called me, girl. I knew some shit wasn't right. But the night before, I'm not going to go into the whole spiel because the bitch don't want to cry. But the night before, I couldn't sleep. And some told me to cut my fucking phone off and go to sleep because it ain't shit you can do. Never do that shit. I just felt like I was going to get a badass phone call. That was the whole reason for me turning my phone off. I just felt the entire day like I was going to get a phone call that there was going to be some fucking bad news. I didn't know what the bad news was going to be, but I just had a feeling that some shit was finna pop the fuck off. The next day I get that phone call that I need to come down to my mom and dad's house, and I get there, and that's when they told me my dad had passed. Girl, I have these weird ass premonitions, I'm telling you. All I'm saying is, because y'all my fucking family, bitch. I don't want y'all, I got 111 people in here, and I know I'm going to have a lot more people that are going to be watching this shit after it goes live. Please don't think a bitch is crazy, okay? Please don't think a bitch is crazy. A bitch got very good sense. All I'm saying is, I want this shit to get to y'all. Be prepared for some shit to happen. I ain't got no goddamn no explanation or no any type of particular thing that's gonna happen. All I'm saying is, bitch, just be prepared for some shit to happen. Don't know when, don't know where this shit gonna come from. Just be prepared, okay? Make sure your damn car filled up with gas. Make sure you got plenty of water in your house. Make sure you got some shit that you can actually eat off of in your car. A lot of people don't do this shit either. Now, I just Juice Man recently put this into my head to make sure you keep something in your trunk, like a blanket and, you know, like other little snack bars and shit that won't go bad being out in the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like those crunchy granola bar. You know, just keep some shit like that in the car. I'm gonna get off this shit, but just don't make a bitch. Just know that a bitch ain't crazy, okay? All right, we're gonna move the fuck on, okay? All right. Let's move on to, like I said, we're gonna talk about some that what I want to talk about first. The shit hits the fan. Next, we're gonna talk about these false flag operations. Now, if you guys don't know, everybody and their mother, well, not everybody, I'm gonna say a lot of people are under the assumption, and for those of you that didn't hear that, I said false flag operations. If you don't know what a false flag operation is, it's basically it's something that's conducted by governments, you know, government corporations, other organizations, basically staged events that are supposed to, I don't want to use that word, but basically it's a staged event that, you know, brought on by the government or other people to make you think that some shit actually happened, basically to push another agenda. And there are a lot of things that people have, and I myself, some things feel like were false flags, basically to allow the government to push other agendas. For example, this gun control thing. I do feel like some things happen because the government wants to push a certain agenda. And the gun control thing is one of those very things that I feel like the government is really trying to nail into our heads. Now, let me give you a couple of false flags that people have said have happened that the government did because they had another agenda. Okay, of course, 9/11. We already know that there are a lot of conspiracies that are out there about 9/11. A whole lot of conspiracies that are out there about 9/11. And I myself am one of those people who honestly and truly feel like 9/11 was something that the government knew about, okay? I really honestly and truly feel like that is some shit that the government knew about. I do believe that it was an inside job. I hope, Lord, I hope that I don't come up fucking missing because I'm saying this shit. But I do believe that shit was some shit that was orchestrated by the fucking government, okay? I honestly and truly do. As a matter of fact, there were people who were actually inside the World Trade Center who said that they heard bombs going off before the fucking planes even hit the fucking building, okay? Please explain to me how you hear bombs going off inside of a building before the planes even hit the fucking building, okay? There is a lot of shit that happens that the government orchestrates, a lot, okay? A lot of things that the government does that are staged. I am one of those people, I say this all the time. Those people scare the fuck out of me, okay? They scare the fuck out of me. I do not trust the government. I do not trust them at all. And that includes Obama, okay? I know a lot of people love Obama, and I do too. You know, Obama's a cool ass president. But I don't trust now motherfucker who runs this fucking country. I don't trust no motherfucker who live in that goddamn White House. I don't trust no motherfucker who is affiliated with the United States government. I will say that shit live on fucking camera. I don't trust them. Period. That is a fact. Now, like I said, I am one of those people who believe that a lot of the shit that happens is staged, is planned, is orchestrated by our United States government, okay? A lot of shit they know about. Let me give you guys a couple of situations. Now, I'm just going to tell y'all about a couple of things that people feel like are false flags. People feel like are orchestrated by the government. You know, some people look at things as being population control, and some people look at things as being, like I said, they're trying to push another agenda. Number one, of course, this is I'm only reading off conspiracy theories. The number one is chemtrails. I know some of y'all might be thinking this too. I'm also gonna, you know, read some of your comments in regards to chemtrails. But chemtrails, what they're saying chemtrails are, they're saying that it's the exhaust from a plane's engine. When the cold air hits it, it leaves, you know, this vapor trail in the air. Okay, that's what they're saying the chemtrails are. But of course, a lot of people feel like these chemtrails that the government is saying is only, you know, when the plane's engine, you know, the exhaust hit the cold air, it leaves this trail of, you know, smoke. But a lot of people feel like they're convinced that the government is actually spraying chemical agents on, you know, the citizens of the United States, and they're calling them chemtrails. So what are your thoughts on chemtrails? If you're watching this later on, I want you to leave it in the comment section as well. What are your thoughts on chemtrails? Do you think that chemtrails are actually chemical agents that the government is spraying on us, or do you actually believe that it's actually the exhaust from the airplane that's leaving a trail in the air? So I'm going to read some of your comments on this. False flag, hell yeah, it's real. I think some of our statistics we're bombarded with is just a ruse to divert our attention from more important things. Of course, Vanessa. Now, that's one thing that I do know about a lot. There are a lot of false flags that have happened that not necessarily big time things, but there are a lot of things that do happen. Say, for instance, even with the Bill Cosby situation, a lot of people consider those to be false flags, and you know, because they're trying to divert our attention from another thing. Even when the police kill a black man or anything like that, they'll sit there and something else will happen to kind of take our minds off of that for a while. And that's why a lot of times people will tell you, stay woke, bitch, don't sleep, bitch, okay? They're trying to divert your attention from this thing that we need to be focused on. They're trying to put your attention on some other shit that really ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Wake the fuck up. Now, but I want to know what y'all think about these chemtrails. Are you one of those people who feel like chemtrails are some actual chemicals the way they're trying to kill our motherfucking ass? Or do you believe that chemtrails are literally what they say they are? Is just the exhaust from the airplane that's making these tracks in the fucking sky when it hits the cold air? I saw an interview where Prince was talking about chemtrails. He said after he saw them, he wondered why everyone was fighting and acting crazy afterwards. Really? So people actually act crazy after? Really? I never knew that. So basically, I guess people are saying that the chemtrails are making people crazy. We've been test dummies for the government for years, trying to alter our minds. Exactly, Marilyn. Now that is true. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Back in I don't know, was it in the 60s or the 50s? I forgot what year it was exactly. So charge it to my, you know, don't charge it to my mind, okay? I'm all over the place today. But I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this back in the 60s, where there was a lot of African-American men who actually tested positive for syphilis, the sexually transmitted disease. Now, of course, they had medication and things like that to cure syphilis, but of course, they refused. They basically told these people that they had badass blood. They didn't give them the medication. They were basically using them as test dummies, I guess, to see how long it would take them to actually die from the shit. And there were also situations to where they were actually injecting HIV into people to use them as test dummies, like people who were in these mental health facilities. They were injecting these people with sexually transmitted diseases as well as HIV. Yes, the government actually did that fucking shit. Yes. Mm-hmm. Prince talked about the chemtrails. I don't know what to believe these days. It's hard. Like I said, there are a lot of different conspiracies out there here. Now, there are a lot of conspiracies out here that if you do enough research on them, it'll make you think. Okay, if you do enough research on a lot of these things, it will make you think. It really, honestly, and truly will. Okay, I am scared about what's going on. Now that's the thing. I do want to say that I don't want to scare anybody. So I hope I'm not scaring anybody by talking about these things. Because like I said, we just having a little bit of, a little bit of a discussion. But I don't want to scare anybody. Hopefully I'm not doing that right now. But we're just, like I said, we're just having a general conversation. Population control is something new for every generation. Prince had called also HARP USA government program that control the weather. Now, that's another thing, global warming, okay? Global warming, this heat shit, okay? This heat, there is a girl. Now, I understand that, temperatures change. I get that. But let's be honest, okay? It gets hotter and hotter every year. Sometimes, even during the winter months, some people who usually see a lot of snow didn't see not one fucking drop of snow last year. Not one, okay? It was hot as fuck in a lot of these places that usually get goddamn 30,000 feet of snow. I mean, this is stuff that just makes you think, okay? This is stuff that just makes you think. It's just like, it's just some shit that, just really has you like, really? And like I said, if you do enough research on this shit, it will really make you think. It'll make you think long and hard about a lot of this shit. The media is one of the biggest tools that divert the mass attention because social media have low attention span. It's easier to control the mass that way. Trendsetter, yes. Okay, you said a mouthful right there. They use the media to put out a lot of this shit that they know is false, but they know that they know that people are going to harp on it. Okay, they're gonna harp on a lot of this shit. Let's just for a second. Now, then again, I don't want to talk about that shit because that shit is kind of very sensitive. I'm not even gonna speak on that one right there. I'm not even gonna speak on that one right there because that one is very, very sensitive. Okay, but also even the Boston bombings. They feel like the Boston bombings. There were a lot of people who were actually there who said that they actually saw two guys who were in the Navy, two Navy SEALs that were actually walking around with backpacks. And a lot of people were saying that it was actually the Navy SEALs that had put those book bags down with those bombs in it. And they said the government planted all of this stuff on those two dudes. But it was people that were there that said it was two Navy SEALs that they saw with backpacks. Now, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what the fuck I saw. Okay? People who were there said this. Okay? Said they actually saw two Navy SEALs that had backpacks that put the shit down. And they planted the shit on these two boys. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know if that shit is true. It could very easily be a conspiracy that was made up by somebody. But I'm just telling you what people have said, okay? Do you think the Illuminati killed Prince? No, I don't think the Illuminati killed Prince. I don't even necessarily even believe in the Illuminati. Do you guys believe in the Illuminati? I can't necessarily even say that I believe in that. I mean, I haven't done enough research on it, but some of the shit that I've seen is just, clearly made up shit by people. So I can't necessarily say that I believe in the Illuminati, to be honest with you. Let's see, Thick Chick, those were awesome subs. I have to run. Bye, Marilyn. Thank you for so much for coming to hang out with me. Bitch, I can't fucking talk today. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. This is going to go live after I'm done here. So whenever you get a chance, you can definitely watch the remainder of this situation whenever you get a chance, girl. Thank you again for coming and checking me out, okay? But, yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily believe in the Illuminati. I just think that's some then again, like I said, I don't know. A lot of this shit, if you do enough research on it, it'll have your mind wondering. But I don't think I necessarily believe in the Illuminati. But that's just me. Let's see what else we're going to talk about. We already talked about this false flag shit. Even people now are saying that they feel like the Orlando shooting was a false flag. Now, I've seen the videos that people have put out. But girl, okay, I'm not gonna adopt that shit right there. There are real people that died in that nightclub, okay? There are real people that died in that nightclub, and I'm not about to sit here and say, oh, well, I think that shit was fake. Now, there are a lot of videos out there of people who put up a lot of things that will have you like, wow, did this really happen? But a lot of stuff can be edited. A lot of shit can be edited to make it seem like things are not how they really are. So that's why I really don't want to sit there and say that I believe that the Orlando shooting was a false flag. Because like I said, there were real people who died in the nightclub. And I'm not about to adopt that thing that was a false flag. You know, I mean, that's just me. But there are a lot of videos out there that are claiming that the Orlando shooting was a false flag. But I think that's bullshit, in my personal opinion, okay? Hi, Mia. How do I feel about Vertex? What is that? Brexit? What is Brexit? What is Brexit? I've never heard of that. I don't think I have. Maybe I'm mispronouncing it, but I don't think I've ever heard of that. A group, a bunch of secret societies. Hi, Solar. Now, I'm gonna be reading your comments in a second, so please don't think that I'm ignoring you. The next thing is Area 51, and I'm reading something right now, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments, okay? Now, I do know a guy. I'm going to give him a shout-out. His name is Ted Barris here on YouTube. His name, he called himself the Fire-Breathing Idiot. I think he talked about Area 51, or he talked about something else. I don't know, but anyway, I was watching somebody's video on here where they was talking about Area 51. They said when they were just randomly driving down the road, you know how a lot of people are curious about shit, and they want to actually go and they want to see shit. But, you know, if you didn't know, Area 51 is literally surrounded by armed military people who will literally kill your fucking ass for trying to get into Area 51. Now, a lot of people are speculating that Area 51 is actually a place where they watch and look for aliens and shit. And they even said they've even done some alien testing where they done caught a couple of fucking aliens. They done cut their motherfucking asses open to Area 51. It's a whole lot of conspiracies that are going on about Area 51. But let me read you this shit. It says, for those who believe that there is something peculiar happening over at Area 51, rumors are that extraterrestrial, which are aliens, activity abound. The government enforces these rumors by refusing to address any matters concerning the military base. Now, that's another thing. I'm going to continue reading, but y'all know I got to go to my rabbit holes. The government absolutely refuses. They do not talk about Area 51. You know, of course, if you got the masses, if you got American citizens who are asking you a question about something because they're concerned, why won't you address it? Okay, I understand that this is this secret place where they claim that they use it to, you know, build aircrafts and weapons and all this type of shit. But my thing is this: if you have a group of people, if you have the American people who are concerned about this place, because a lot of people have, you know, reported seeing, you know, sightings of aliens and shit over there, and people even have videos of these said aliens and all this type of shit. But the government is absolutely refusing to even address the situation about Area 51. Let me keep reading. It said, however, as a matter of national security, one could expect no different from them. So they claim it's a security issue, the reason why they won't address it. It isn't so much the denials of the government officials or the avoidance of addressing the area directly, or even the armed guards who patrol the perimeter of the military base. Yes, there are always armed guards who will kill your motherfucking ass if we try to break up in that shit or something, okay? That's not the problem. The problem is the mysterious lights that often appear in the sky over Area 51. that attract the mysterious, that can attract the most conspiracy theories. Like I said, there are people who have literally videotaped like these weird ass looking UFO situations. Now I know some people can sit there and say that a lot of this shit is fucking edited and stuff, but you got people out there that have real unedited footage of these fucking weird looking ass objects and shit flying around in the sky, you know. Now, are you one of those people who don't believe that there are other things, something else other than human beings out there in the universe? Now, let me tell you something. Y'all ask me, do I believe in the Illuminati? Absolutely not. Okay, I don't believe in the Illuminati. But let me tell you what ThickChickVlogs does believe. I do believe that there is some shit out there in the universe other than us. Okay, I do not believe that we are the only people, if you will, that are on this fucking, in this universe. I don't. I believe there are other things out there that breathe like us, that walk like us, that don't necessarily talk like us, but they kind of sort of look like humans, but they're not. I believe that shit. I mean, can we honestly say that we believe that we're the only species of people or things on this earth besides animals? I'm not talking about animals. Girl, I believe they some fucking, and I guess you can call them aliens. I wouldn't, you know, but I'm not one of those people that believe that these things are green and all this shit. I believe that there's some other shit out there, girl, that's watching us. Now, I believe that there's shit out there in the universe that actually watches us just as much as we quote unquote watch them. I believe that shit. Y'all might not believe it, but ThickChickVlogs believes that there is shit out there in the universe that watches and studies us, just like probably these people at Area 51 watches. And of course, you know, the government not going to speak on Area 51. Number one, they don't want to cause a mass chaos. They don't want to scare the American people. If they tell us that there are aliens out there that are watching us, don't you think that shit gonna cause some chaos? It's gonna cause some chaos, girl, a whole lot of chaos. So that's one of the main reasons why they would keep the shit very, very secretive. So like I said, I do not put anything past the United States government. I do believe that there are aliens and shit out there in the universe. I do, okay? Or if you want to call them aliens. The universe is too big, and now some scientists are saying there is more than one universe. Now, Zachary, I can believe that as well. Like I said, I refuse to believe that we're the only things walking on two legs out here besides animals. For real. Just think about it. I mean, like I said, I know this is a different type of video. Y'all ain't used to this type of video. I hope that a lot of you guys that are watching now live, and a lot of you that are going to be watching this video after it goes live, I hope y'all don't get another perception of me. A bitch ain't crazy, okay? A bitch is not crazy. Got good fucking sense. Let me just tell you that. But let's move on from the Area 51. But it's some weird ass shit going on over there, Area fucking 51, okay? Now let's talk about some other shit that's kind of celebrity related. Now, don't you know that there are a lot of conspiracies going around that, and it has kind of sort of not necessarily been proven, but a lot of people say, you remember the whole Kanye and Taylor Swift situation where Kanye ran up on the stage during the VMAs and said, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best video or music video of all time, whatever the fuck it was. Girl, it has been said that shit was actually, Kanye West and Taylor Swift were actually working together. Let me tell you what this shit say, girl. I did a little bit of research, bitch. I did a little bit of research. Okay, it says the VMAs, of course, they suck, bitch. Don't nobody watch the VMAs, okay? MTV needed to get people talking about something. So Taylor, if you guys didn't know this, Taylor Swift and Kanye West apparently share the same agent, okay? The same agent, you know, the motherfucker who get them gigs and all that kind of shit. I don't know how that shit works, but apparently Kanye West and Taylor Swift share the same fucking agent. And Taylor Swift apparently is very good at making a fake ass fucking face and, you know, cry face and all this type of shit. So people were speculating that the whole him jumping on stage saying Beyonce had the best music video of all time was some shit that they were working together on. Even with the whole Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus thing, of course, people feel like that was some shit that was orchestrated. But people really feel, you know, that's one little thing that you guys might not knew about. You know, Taylor Swift and Kanye West, they share the same agent, and there was some shit that they planned. Yeah, even with this music video, even with the new Kanye West Famous music video, do you mean to tell me it is legal for this dude to eat? I mean, like I said, I know that they're wax figures, but how the fuck is it legal for him to put up naked wax figures showing the likes of people? Okay, I know he can sit there and pretend like, oh, it wasn't him. Though, I mean, I'm talking about if you didn't know that they were wax figures, if you didn't know that they were wax figures, you would really think those were the real people. Again, check out the new Kanye West Famous video. That shit released on Tidal. So if you got Tidal, you can watch the shit for free, or you can try to find the shit on the internet somewhere. But you gonna gag when you see the motherfucking shit, okay? That's all I'm gonna goddamn say. But yeah. Oh yeah, the BET Awards is on Sunday. For those of you who didn't know that, I will definitely be checking that. I'm probably gonna have to record it because I got some other shit that I gotta do tomorrow. So, oh, you saw the video, Johanna? Girl, that shit is crazy. Okay, like I said, I believe a lot of these people that are in the music industry, a lot of these people that are famous, a lot of these people work in cahoots because they know that if they work together, they can get more money. You got to think about that. You know, the more they work together. If I sit there and tell you, girl, look, we can sit there and we can claim that we hate each other all day long. But if I tell you, those of you that are watching now and those of you that are going to be watching later, if I tell you, girl, I know we hate each other, but if we work together, girl, we can make $1 billion if we just work together. Bitch, okay, well, we can hate each other later, but we can work in cahoots right now to get this money. You know what I'm saying? I believe them motherfuckers be doing that shit, okay? I believe they do that shit. And when people are speculating that Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian and that whole Kardashian clan, they worked together because they knew that they were the talk of the motherfucking century. And girl, that whole baby Blac Chyna, baby Black Rob, whatever the fuck they calling it, girl. Like I said, girl, the people, money is the root of all evil. That's all I'm gonna motherfucking say. Now, let's talk about another celebrity conspiracy. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you guys have heard about this one, but there's a conspiracy that is going around that said that the CIA actually murdered or had Marilyn Monroe murdered, okay? So they say that the FBI and the CIA, they knew that Marilyn Monroe, you know, she got drunk a lot. You know, Marilyn Monroe was, you know, she was in with the CIA and FBI. You know, I don't know if she was dating somebody or what the fuck it was. But they knew that Marilyn Monroe got drunk as fuck, okay? And they were scared that Marilyn Monroe was gonna get drunk one day and she was gonna tell a lot of their top secret government secrets and shit, okay? So, and she apparently hung out with a lot of communists and, you know, people who were, you know, real shady ass fucking people. And the government felt like it was very scary for her to be around here getting drunk, hanging around with all these fucking people who were, you know, trying to study the government and shit, and her being drunk and she could release some of their fucking information. And people say that they killed her for that. But hey, I'm just telling you some shit that's what the folks say, okay? You can try to look the shit up if you want to, but that's what they say. They said the FBI and the CIA had her killed because they knew that she'd get drunk as fuck and they felt like she would blab her mouth about a lot of secret shit. So they had to off her motherfucking ass. She was a fucking pet. You guys didn't hear about that. For those of you that are in here, or if you're watching later, Google the shit. And like I said, if you do enough research on this stuff, you will honestly and truly, it will make you think. It will honestly and truly make you think if you research this shit enough. Even with, let's talk about this bitch right quick for a second. Since I got y'all in here, let's talk about Hillary Clinton. How many of y'all are like, you know what? Ooh, I can't wait for Hillary Clinton to be the president of the United States. Don't get me fucked up. Fuck Donald Trump, okay, with a sick dick. I don't want that motherfucker to be president of the United States either. But let me tell you a little bit about Hillary Clinton. That bitch is evil, okay? That is a lying ass, conniving ass bitch, okay? I know y'all might be like, Thick Chick, what? Fuck Hillary Clinton, okay? Fuck her. That bitch is a fucking liar. I don't trust that hoe. Number one, I don't really trust anybody in the fucking government as far as I can throw them, and that includes Barack Obama. But Hillary Clinton, what I do not like about her funky ass is that bitch changes her tune like the fucking wind blows, okay? Her statements and the shit that she says change depending on the group of people that she's talking to. If she's talking to black people, she will talk a certain type of fucking way. Like that bitch sitting there talking about, I don't feel no ways tired. Bitch, what? I don't feel no ways tired. Bitch, that is offensive as fuck. We supposed to clap about that shit, okay? I don't feel no ways tired. I got hot sauce in my bag. Bitch, fuck you, okay? And not just that, this bitch, like I said, she flip-flops so fucking much. How the fuck do your views... Okay, so a lot of your views on a lot of things are automatically different now that you're running for president of the fucking United States of America. Fuck you, okay? Even with the gay marriage thing. Bitch, then a couple of years ago, you say that you do not believe in gay marriage. You feel like marriage should be between a man and a woman, okay? You said you felt like marriage should be between a man and a woman. You didn't feel like gay people should have equal rights. But now all of a sudden, bitch, you're all of a sudden excited, okay? Yes, I'm all for gay marriage. I believe that if two men or two women want to get married, they should be able to do that. Bitch, that's not what you said a couple of years ago. That's not what you said, bitch, okay? Like I said, this bitch changes her tune like the fucking wind. If the wind blowing this way, she'll talk to the black folks over here. And I don't feel no ways tired. I've seen the mountaintop. Bitch, fuck you. That shit ain't cool. I don't like that hoe. And like I said, you can do a little bit. I'm not going to get into all that shit because like I said, I'm not into politics like that. But I did a little bit of research on Hillary Clinton because, girl, to be honest with you, we only got two fucking choices, okay? We only got two fucking choices. The choices are Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And at the end of the day, Hillary Clinton, I guess she is the lesser of the two evils, if you think about it, okay? I guess if you think about it, she is the lesser of the two evils. But, bitch, we fucked either way. I'm going to tell you the truth. We are fucked either way. We are fucked in the ass with no fucking lubrication, okay? They just gonna ram the dick up in us, ain't gonna lube it up or nothing. Just ram a dry ass ding-a-ling in your ass. Either way you look at it, okay? Like I said, I'm not gonna get into the shit because I'm not into politics like that. But all I can say is, okay, I know some people might hate me now. I'm sorry if you hate me. But fuck Hillary Clinton. Okay? But all I'm going to say is do a little bit of research on her. That's all. Just do a little bit of research on Hillary Clinton. But at the end of the day, when you go to vote, you're only going to have two choices. You're going to have Donald Trump or you're going to have Hillary Clinton. It's over for Bernie Sanders, girl. It's over, okay? Ain't no more Bernie Sanders, girl. But you're only going to have two choices. So I guess if you weigh them, I guess Hillary Clinton will be the lesser of the two evils. But, bitch, we fucked in the ass with no lube. That's all I'm going to say about that shit. And then I'm going to move the fuck on, okay? I'm going to move the fuck on, but I hope for those of you that are watching, we still family, okay? I don't give a fuck who you vote for. I don't care, okay? I can care fucking less who you vote for. You can vote for Donald Trump. You can vote for goddamn Kanye West. You can vote for fucking Donald Duck. I don't give a fuck. Just know that fuck Hillary Clinton. Research that hoe. Don't sit there and every time you see her ass, you clapping and shit. Ooh, she gonna be the first woman president. Fuck her. Fuck her. Okay? That bitch, even back during when Martin Luther King was still alive, that bitch voted for some shit. Then you know that bitch didn't want black folks to be able to vote. You probably ain't know that shit. That bitch ain't want us black folks to be able to vote. She didn't want us black folks to be able to do a motherfucking thing. Okay? I don't give a fuck what she say. She don't give a fuck about our black ass, okay? While she up there, I don't feel no ways tired. And I've been to the mountaintop. Bitch, you ain't been no fucking where. You are a bitch. That is some offensive ass shit, and that shit ain't cute, okay? I don't feel no ways tired. Anybody who thought that shit was cute, girl, if you don't sat down, that is some fucked up shit. Her sitting there mimicking black slaves and shit. I don't feel no ways tired. And that people really thought that shit was cute. People was like, yes, bitch, no. Fuck her. I can't deal with that bitch. Okay. I can't deal with that bitch. Whew. Please don't hate me, family. For those of y'all that watching this, vote for Hillary Clinton. I don't care. Vote for her. Because like I said, maybe she is the lesser of the two evils, but I don't like that hoe. I'm just saying, fuck her. Now let's move on to something else. Okay. We talked about Marilyn Monroe being possibly murdered by the CIA. Let's talk about Tupac, bitch. Okay, we can talk about some other shit, girl. And then I'm gonna just be reading the chat and shit because I'm finna get the fuck up over here in a minute because girl, I'm hungry as fuck. I was trying to wait until like 6 o'clock when it's time for me to go to the mall and all that other shit. But bitch, I'm hungry. I ain't ate shit all fucking day. But let's talk about Tupac. Of course, that's another conspiracy. People believe that Tupac is motherfucking alive, bitch. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about that. Well, let me tell you a little bit of a couple of the conspiracies that people have. People feel like Tupac faked his death for a number of reasons. Now, a lot of people have said they have spotted Tupac in Cuba. Of course, that's the number one place that people have claimed they have spotted him. People have said that he has been photographed even in his music video wearing some shoes. I forgot who the shoes were by. Whoever the dude is, apparently he was wearing some shoes that were made by a guy that wasn't even released yet, okay? This was a music video that was recorded, that was put out. You know, of course, they said Tupac recorded a whole bunch of songs before he died, girl. And they said this video was recorded after Tupac died. But in the music video, he was wearing some shoes that hadn't been out for years, girl. Like, that man had literally just released those shoes, and they said Tupac was wearing a pair of them shoes in that video, okay? But my thing is this. Now, what I will say about the whole Tupac thing, I believe Tupac is dead and gone, girl. Matter of fact, Tupac was cremated. And a lot of people also believe that's the reason why people claim that he was cremated. They said it wasn't really Tupac's ashes. But let me tell you something about the Tupac thing. Girl, Tupac dead, girl. Tupac dead as fuck. Let me explain why Tupac dead as fuck, okay? Number one, the Las Vegas Police Department would have to be in on it. The goddamn FBI. The whole the hospital, you got the doctors, you got the lawyers, you got everybody in the music industry, you got the people from the ambulance, you got so many people that would literally had to have worked together, girl. And I don't believe Tupac that motherfucking important. He ain't got that much goddamn money, girl. Okay, that's a whole bunch of people who would have had to been in on that shit. Okay, a whole bunch of people who would have had to be in on that shit. A whole bunch. So, girl, that man dead. Somebody told me to talk about that, but girl, Tupac dead as fuck, okay? That man dead and gone. He ain't alive. I know that they said he had on some shoes that was made by some dude, but I guess, sometimes people release shit. I don't know. I can't give you the whole explanation as to why he was wearing fucking shoes that was created by a dude a couple years after he died. I don't know. I can't explain that one. But Tupac dead, okay? Don't offend me. I didn't do nothing. What? What the hell? Yes, Tupac dead and gone. Okay, he dead and gone. So for those of you that are hoping and that are wishing Tupac is alive, or where you may still have a chance, girl, I'm one of them people who absolutely love Tupac too, girl. Girl, I had a big crush on Tupac, but he gone, girl. Ain't no more chance, girl. Let's just sit there and just and swoon off of his damn music videos and his pictures and shit. Well, ain't no more chance for Tupac, boo. Now. Now I can read some of y'all conversation. I do apologize if anybody spoke to me and I was not able to say hi, but I was sitting here reading some other shit, and y'all know how I do when a bitch go into her fucking tangents and stuff. Y'all know how I do. And since I got 127 people in here, I will say I want you guys to follow me on my ThickChickVlogs like page. I know a lot of you have added me as a friend, and I have accepted a couple of you guys. but eventually my friends list is going to fill up. So I want you guys to like my Thick Chick Vlogs like page. I always post over there the same. Matter of fact, I pretty much share things from my like page to the friends list. So you're pretty much getting the exact same thing. So make sure you like the like page. The link is down in the description box of this here particular video. Also, if you are new, because I know a couple of people will be coming into these live shows when they see the title of the video, make sure if you're new here, be sure to hit that fucking subscribe button, bitch. And if you enjoy my videos, please consider giving that motherfucker a thumbs the fuck up, okay? Thumbs up for fucking fuck Hillary Clinton, you fuck that bitch and all that type of shit. Now we can talk and shit. Now I can read y'all goddamn comments, okay? What happened? What didn't happen, y'all? What I missed? Okay. Shit, people don't want Prince to be dead. I was not convinced, but he gone home, so I want... Girl, Prince gone, girl. Prince gone, girl. Do I think Jesus is coming soon? Absolutely, but of course, I'm not going to get into the whole religious thing because I don't like to, I don't like to pounce my, beliefs on other people. I let people believe what they want to believe. But yes, I do believe that Jesus is coming again, and he's coming soon, girl. Coming to get his people. There won't be water, but there will be fire next time. Yes, I do. What you think, Britain leaving European Union? What happened? She is trying to ride on the coattails of her husband's presidency. Everybody said Bill Clinton was practically black. She's trying too hard to be black. That bitch, she does some offensive ass shit. And like I said, Hillary Clinton changes her tune like the wind blows. Her statements depend on who she's talking to. Okay? Her statements depend on who she's talking to. If she's talking to black folks, she's talking a certain type of way. If she's talking to white folks, she's talking a certain type of way. If she's talking to black and white folks together, she's talking a certain type of way. Hillary Clinton, I don't trust that hoe. I'm sorry, I don't trust her. And like I said, and it's not to offend anyone, because people can vote for whoever the fuck they want to vote for. I don't care. It's not my business who you're voting for. All I'm saying is I guess Hillary Clinton is the lesser of the two evils, because the only two names you're going to see on the ballot is Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. So pick one. Britain leaving Europe. What happened with that? I didn't hear about that. Yes, I'm going to be watching the BET Awards tomorrow. I cannot wait. I will be doing a review on the BET Awards, so definitely look out for that because I will be reviewing the BET Awards. For sure. And that shit, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good this year. They're supposed to be doing a Prince tribute because y'all know they threw shade at who was that did a Prince tribute and that shit was whack as fuck. They're actually supposed to be doing a Prince tribute, so I'm definitely excited to see. And they said that they've been hyping this Prince tribute up, so it better be the bomb BET, okay? It better be the fucking bomb, or y'all know I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna talk about their ass if it's fucked up, okay? So they better be doing a good ass Prince fucking tribute, girl. Madonna, yeah, she the one who did it, but what was it the VMAs, MTV Awards? What was it? But they said she fucked up. They said her motherfucking ass forgot the lyrics and all that type of shit. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Piece of rap for president. Girl, we fucked. Like I said, either way you look at it, we are fucked like Chuck up the ass with no lubrication, okay? It's the American Music Awards. Okay, gotcha. It was the American Music Awards. Cool. So what are you guys going to be doing on this Saturday? Like I said, it's so fucking hot, but I need to go get me some food. I mean, I got food in the refrigerator, but it's too fucking hot to cook, okay? It's too hot to fucking cook. Thick chick for president, bitch. I can't be the fucking president. I'll be around here giving away free shit. Motherfucker, girl, I can't be the president, girl. Girl, they won't want me to be president. Bitch, I'll fuck up the whole... Girl, we'll be broke before you goddamn know it. I be getting for shit. Stevie Wonder is supposed to do this one. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm very, very excited. Y'all tell me, for those of you that already know about it, tell me about some of the BET Awards lineup. What it's going to be like. I wonder who all is performing. Do you guys know who's performing? Yes, girl, they had a heat advisory yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it's another one today. It got up to like, I think it was 90. It was 98 degrees, but they said the heat index outside, or the way it feels, they said it was like 108 or something like that. So they were telling people to stay their motherfucking ass in the house, pretty much. I can't fuck around. I can't, girl. I can't do heat at all. Yesterday, I forgot where I went. I went somewhere. It wasn't to the mall. I think I went to Walmart yesterday, and I literally walked out of Walmart back to my car. Girl, I was sweating like a fucking slave, girl. Just walking from Walmart to my fucking car, girl. I was sweating like a slave. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Bitch, I had the girl. I came to fuck home. I was planning on going to the, not the beauty supply. I was planning on going somewhere else. I said, fuck that. I'll go another day. Hell no. No Uber for me until tonight. Where you going, Janetta? BET already messed up Michael's tribute. Girl. Like I said, hopefully since they trying to hype this shit up with the Prince tribute, hopefully the shit's gonna be good. But I'm just wondering who's gonna be performing. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm sleeping all day. I've been working my ass off my mind. Girl, me too. That's another thing. Bitch, I was thinking about quitting one of my fucking jobs. Y'all know I got 2 jobs, okay? Another thing, I do have to plug this shit. For those of you that are in here, a bitch does have a legitimate work-at-home job website where she shares legitimate work-at-home jobs. A bitch only shares legitimate work-at-home jobs. I will never, ever, I don't give a fuck if a bitch gets up to 100,000 subscribers, which I doubt will happen because my mouth is too flip and too foul for people to want to just subscribe to my ass and get 100,000 subscribers. But I will never, ever, ever jeopardize my integrity or my reputation for no fucking money or no shit like that. Them people that I share the jobs from, them bitches don't know who the fuck I am. I pretty much just share the shit because, girl, that's just what the fuck I do. I've been sharing this shit for a while, and I just started a fucking website because I feel like that'll be better than me just telling people about jobs. I can just send the ass to my website. So yeah, that link is in the description box as well. That shit is free 99. I also have a legitimate work at home job Facebook page where I let y'all know when I post new shit, and I share jobs over there as well. I try to share those jobs on my ThickChickVlogs like page as well. So if you are one of those people who are looking for a legitimate work at home job, check out my website, check out my Facebook page. That shit is what? Free fucking 99. Because again, I will never jeopardize my motherfucking integrity or my motherfucking reputation for no goddamn money. Okay? Legitimate in the description box, bitch. All right. Check the description box, Janetta. It's down there, girl. WAHjobqueen.com. But yeah, you hear about white cop rape black girls. No, I haven't heard about that. Could you do a Big Brother review after you watch it? That's the thing. I would say I'll do a Big Brother review, but I don't want to lie. Because if the cast is not good, I'm probably not going to want to even watch the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that show be pissing me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? It be pissing me off. So, yeah. I'm trying to get a job. I'm 20 years old. There's 16-year-olds that have 2 jobs, and I'm struggling to find work. But yeah, back to this job. Like I said, y'all know I go into my rabbit holes. Bitch, I don't think about quitting one of my motherfucking jobs. Them people working me like a goddamn slave, girl. It's too goddamn hot. Okay? I don't have time to do shit but work. Okay? But work. My goddamn emails be blowing the fuck up day in and day out. And I don't have time for my fucking self. Okay? Yeah, check my website or my Facebook page, Tracy. I share that stuff over there, girl. I know of a couple, girl. Or you can, just check those out. I list a lot of those on my website and stuff about the data entry. But child, I was thinking about quitting one of them motherfuckers, but girl, I ain't no motherfucking fool, you know. Even though they do work the fuck out of me, a bitch loves a stable income. Because a lot of people feel like, you know, yes, YouTube does pay you. They do. But ain't no way in the fuck I would actually quit my job to do YouTube, because number one, YouTube doesn't pay you like that. They don't pay you that much money. You know, I know contrary to what people believe, YouTube does not pay you $1 million fucking dollars. They don't. Okay. And a bitch like me likes to have some stable shit. My thing, I always think to myself, what the fuck would people do? People who really hardcore depend on YouTube, What would they do if YouTube disappeared? Like if tomorrow Google says, you know what, we bankrupt and we no more YouTube. The fuck I look like, bitch? My mama always told a bitch like me, you have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, motherfucking G, okay? A bitch like me will never quit her motherfucking job for no goddamn new fucking two. I don't give a fuck if I have 1 million fucking subscribers. I'm always gonna have another hustle, bitch. Always have another hustle, okay? True boss bitches always have more than one fucking hustle. Believe that shit. I don't give a fuck if you sell goddamn shoes on the side. I don't give a fuck if you do hair. You always have more than one fucking hustle. Always. But that's just me. Anyway, but I always wondered that, like, Google came today and said, bitch, we bankrupt, bitch. Ain't no more YouTube. We can't pay y'all motherfuckers no more. Girl, what would people do? Like, people who really depend on this shit. Girl, ain't no motherfucking food, okay? A bitch will always have 2 jobs, okay? 2, 3 of them motherfuckers, okay? 2 or 3. Shit. Just saying, okay? Even though that shit get on my goddamn nerve, a bitch will always work outside of this YouTube. So half the time, I know sometimes people wonder why I don't put up videos as often. It's because, girl, I got 2 jobs outside of YouTube, girl. And that shit be running a bitch ragged. So whenever I do have time to do videos, that shit half the time because, girl, it be a struggle, girl. But I still, I try to keep up with the shit. You know what I'm saying? T.I.'s daughter had the gun at the airport. Yes. But you know what about T.I.'s daughter having a gun at the airport? They said that she actually, she has a gun license, but they said she forgot the gun was in her purse. So they said I'm pretty sure she smart enough not to try to smoke no damn gun through the airport. They said what it was, she always has the gun in her purse. You know, sometimes I guess as ladies, you grab your fucking purse and, you just running out the fucking door. They said she was taking her purse. She grabbed the purse that had the gun and then went to the airport and forgot the gun was in there. So they said that's the reason why the gun was there. The people still think Elvis is alive. The cooking channel. Oh, I don't have a cooking channel, girl. You talking about on my thrifting channel? On my thrifting channel, I put cooking videos on my thrifting channel. But yeah. People still think Elvis is alive now. Girl, ain't nothing left for Elvis but the clothes they buried him in, girl. He done deteriorated. Now but bones. Any bone. Bell-bottom shoes. Okay, Zeiss movie, Netflix. The part where they talk about the government opened my damn eyes. Prince was and always will be my favorite artist ever. I threw a fit when I saw he died. You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't seen where he was talking about the government and them chemtrails and all that. So I'm gonna have to look that up. How do you get paid from YouTube? Like, how does that work? You have to sign up for a Google AdSense account, girl. There are 1,000 videos on here that show you how to do that stuff. They pay you through having ads and stuff on your videos. So yeah. Do I hate Pat Houston? I don't hate nobody. I don't even hate Hillary Clinton, even though I'm just sitting here calling her a bitch. I don't hate her. I don't hate nobody. I don't even know Pat Houston. No, I don't hate her. I don't know her. I don't hate anyone, just so you know. Anyone. Okay. But yes, I don't hate Pat Houston. But y'all know I just did the video about, matter of fact, speaking of Pat Houston, thank you for bringing that up. As a matter of fact, I just did the video where I was talking about the Whitney Houston estate selling Whitney Houston's belongings, putting them up in an auction. Girl, they were trying to sell one of Whitney Houston's Emmy Awards, girl. They were trying to sell one of her Emmys, and I don't know who actually was contesting it, but they were trying to put one of her Emmys up for auction, and the judge said, bitch, now that's one thing of hers you will not touch, is her Emmy. I'm like, what? Do I love Hillary? Come on now. But I guess, as like Lord said, love thy neighbor as thyself. I guess you could say I wouldn't wish any harm on Hillary Clinton. Let's just say that. I would not wish any harm to come of Hillary Clinton. Okay? But I don't hate her at all. Do you think that they clone people No, I don't think they clone people. I will say I think that they clone animals like chickens and cows and shit. I mean, that has been proven that they clone animals. I do believe that they are feeding us cloned fucking food. Okay. I do believe that. Speaking of clones, I do believe that they're feeding us cloned food. I'm pretty sure though some of you in here believe that. Well, if you don't believe it, you need to rethink life because they are cloning chicken and shit like that, and they're feeding that shit to us. I mean, have you ever wondered, you go into a store, you look at some of this food now, fucking chicken legs this fucking big and shit. Girl, think about it. They're cloning the fuck out of this stuff. Even eggs. If you look at some of the eggs, when you crack the shit, matter of fact, I don't want to scare no damn body. I don't want to scare no damn body. But yeah, they're cloning our food. They are. And they're also adding chemicals to our food that is fucking giving us cancer. Yes, they are. They're adding shit to our food that's giving us cancer and killing us. Also, they also know cures for HIV and AIDS. They also have a cure for HIV and AIDS. They have a cure for cancer. They have a cure for a lot of these diseases out here that are killing people, that cause people to spend billions and billions of dollars per year on prescription medication. But of course, they're not going to tell us about the cures for these diseases, because if they do that, you know what they're going to lose? They're going to lose money. They're not going to make the money that they were once making, okay? If they tell you, oh, we got a cure for cancer, don't you know how much money they would lose? So guess what? They're going to keep our asses sick, okay? They're going to let us die because it's all about that almighty fucking dollar. That's why I do not trust those motherfuckers. Just saying. But yes, there are cures out there. There are clones of animals that they're feeding us, not just regular clones of animals. They're feeding us clone food. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're feeding us that shit. Just saying. That's why a lot of people only eat, like, they're vegetarians. They grow their own food and shit, because you got a lot of people out there that are really scared about the shit. But yeah, they're I mean, have you guys ever heard, me and my mother was talking about this back in the day, like back in like back in like the earlier years in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Yes, people were dying of diseases, but now, okay, in this new millennium, okay, this new age, don't you know how many people, I mean, do you realize how many cases of cancer there is now? Back in the day, way back when, yes, like I said, people die from cancer, but now that all of this, they're trying to, I mean, I believe in population control. Yes, I do. Y'all might be looking at a bitch like she crazy now. Like I said, after this video, I know a lot of people gonna be thinking thick shit crazy as fuck, but I don't care. I do believe in I do believe that they sometimes do population control, and that comes from them feeding us this fucking cloned ass meat and shit. And I do believe that they're running out of meat. They're running out of fruits and vegetables. So they want this shit to grow quicker because the demand is higher. The demand for the shit is higher. They need the shit to grow quicker. Okay. So they putting all this chemicals and shit in this stuff to get it to grow faster, to get it to grow bigger. And they putting it in the stores for us to eat. And that shit giving us cancer and shit and killing us, girl. It is fact. That's a fucking fact. Okay. Anyway, though, in my cat stacks voice, okay? Anyway, though, I'm thinking about transitioning to plant-based diet too. I was thinking about that shit too. I was like, you know what? When I move and get me a house, get me a big-ass garden and shit, because my dad was real big into gardening, girl. My daddy grew anything you could think of, he grew that shit, okay? He was real big into gardening, but I don't know. Girl, I had to pay somebody to do it. It's too fucking hot, girl. When do you plant fruits and vegetables? When do you plant that shit? In the spring? I don't know. I wouldn't even know, girl. I had to do a whole lot of research on planting fruits and vegetables. Hold the fuck the phone. Hold on. What the? Go away. If people can eat meat-free meals just a few times a week, it helps immensely. You know what? I was thinking about that. on. What the fuck? What happened? Give me a second. Okay. Anyway, what do I think about Trump's wall? Fuck Donald Trump. I don't want to talk about that motherfucker no more. Fuck Donald Trump, fuck Hillary Clinton, fuck all them people, okay? I don't want to talk about nothing that got to do with no damn government, okay? No damn politician. Fuck them people, okay? I don't care. Please consider a plant-based lifestyle, y'all. Please, animal products are killing us. I was thinking about it, to be completely honest with you, but I would have to do a lot of research. A lot of it, for real. Do you think it's time for Christians to leave USA? So much evil. Child, evil everywhere. Okay, everywhere you go, it's gonna be evil. Evil gonna be everywhere. Okay, you can't escape this shit. You can't escape this shit. Ain't no escaping this shit. So no, I don't believe people should. I mean, you can leave if you want to. There are a lot of people who said they move, and if Donald Trump become the president, you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. Okay, it's still gonna be evil. It's still gonna be evil no matter where you go. Yes. How long have I been on here? I don't even know. I just been running my fucking mouth. Have I been, y'all? Y'all not upset with me for today's video, right? For this live show, because I know some people may be offended by some of the shit that I said talking about Hillary Clinton and shit. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna say this right here before I get off of this subject. I feel like this period about the government period. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? There are a lot of things I can say about Barack Obama that I don't like. I just feel a certain disdain towards the government period. And like I said, a lot of these politicians, I don't trust any of them. So before anybody gets offended by me saying fuck Hillary Clinton, I say fuck them all. To be honest, I don't trust none of the motherfuckers. None of them. But I just don't want anybody to be upset with me, because y'all know that Thick Chick comes on here and I like to shoot the shit with y'all because I consider y'all to be my girls. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like I was gonna come on here and I was gonna talk a little bit of shit. But that Hillary Clinton shit, that shit, this girl, I just can't stand that bitch. Because last Saturday, like I said, I spent 2 days doing some research on that bitch. I was watching one of her, I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna get the fuck off. But I was watching one of her debates that she did. And I decided to go back through some of her previous videos and shit that she said, some of her previous lectures and debates and shit that she did. And I was like, you know what? This bitch is a fucking fraud. Like, this bitch is a fraud. All I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of this shit, because I'm not really, I don't have a whole lot of info on politics, and I'm not really I'm not into that shit. But what I will say is that just research these people. Just research these people. That's all I'm gonna say, and it'll make you think. That's it. I don't want nobody to be mad at me, because y'all know that a bitch, girl, I got anxiety like a motherfucker, and I can't stand nobody to be mad at me, girl. I can't, girl. But y'all know I love y'all like y'all my family, for real, for real. I don't want y'all to be mad at me, but I'm just speaking what I fucking feel. Okay, love y'all. Now let's move on, bitch. Okay, move on, bitch. Let's move on. Okay. Now, like I said, what y'all want to talk about next, girl? Get the fuck up off of this shit. Cause I don't want to talk about that shit no more. Fuck that shit, girl. Let's talk about some happy shit. What the fuck going on? Shit, what else is going on in the goddamn world? What y'all gonna be doing for the 4th of July, girl? I'm so excited. My uncle is coming down from New York. Well, he comes down every year from New York. I'm gonna be down at my mother's house. The Juice Man will not be here for the week of the 4th. He's actually going to Texas for a family reunion, and I won't be going with him because that's his folks, girl. They a little animated. Y'all think I'm animated, but his folks are really animated. Okay, so I will not be going with him. He's going to be in Texas for a week, and I'm just going to be here hanging out with my folks. Let me read some of these comments. An amputated foot would be a good president. Anybody would be, girl. I'm just saying anybody. Okay. Child, you heard Hitler did nothing wrong. I don't know about all that. Okay. My kids will be cooking. I'm not. Yay. I always barbecue. Ever since my dad died, I'm always the person on the grill, and I'm not mad about it. I can cook some. That's one thing about me that I never knew. I can cook some good ass motherfucking barbecue, bitch. I never barbecue until after my dad died. Cause my dad was always the barbecue person. But since my dad died, I've always been the person on the grill. And bitch, I can throw down. As a matter of fact, last weekend I was down at my mom's house. I cooked some corn on the grill. Never cooked corn on the grill, and that shit was delicious. Okay, that shit was so fucking good, girl. Matter of fact, that's on the menu for the 4th. Okay. If you from the country, you sit up under the shade tree, drink you a couple of Coronas, drink you a couple of daiquiris, and tell you some motherfucking good ass fucking lies, girl. I don't know if we're gonna be able to sit up under no shade tree this year though. I was telling my mom we probably should get one of those little tent situations so we can sit outside and stuff. But girl, we're gonna have to have some type of air up in that motherfucker. It's too goddamn hot to be outside, girl. Y'all know everybody from the South, everybody from up north who has family that live in the South, you know, they come visiting for the 4th of July, girl. That's when most people have their family reunions and shit during the 4th. But yeah. My birthday is on the 3rd, so I will be having fun with the family. Happy early birthday, Lysandra. Happy early birthday, Mindy. Hope you guys enjoy your birthday. My birthday is on July the 24th. I want y'all to guess. For those of you that are watching right now, for those of you that are going to be watching as this goes live, my birthday is on July 24th. How old will I be? We're going to have a little bit of a guessing game. How old will I be on July the 24th? And go. Ribeye steaks, baked potatoes, grilled corn, baked beans, and cherry pie. Damn, that sounds good. Damn, that sounds good as hell. Ribeye steaks, baked potatoes, grilled corn. 41. Are you for real? Do I look that fucking old? 45. Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all trying it. 42, 31, 88. Get the fuck. I should ban your ass for talking about some 88. I should ban the fuck out of you for talking about, really? But 21, 30, 32, 32, 28, 56. Really? I look 56. I look 56 for real. I look 50 fucking 6. I should ban your motherfucking ass. Okay? I will be 31 years old. Yes. I'll be 31 on my birthday. Tara QA, I should ban your motherfucking ass. Okay, I don't give a fuck if you ain't joking. Don't play with me, motherfucker. The fuck? I'll be 31 on my birthday. Damn, I look that fucking old to y'all? Do I look that old? Seriously? Y'all motherfucker better be joking, bitch. Okay? Because I'm going to go back to... I'm going to ban your motherfucking ass. You think I'm booing? You think I'm playing with your ass? Okay, I'm going to ban shit out your ass. Say some other stupid ass shit. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. That's your feeling. I'm just joking. But y'all bullshit. I look no motherfucking 50. Y'all trying to hurt my goddamn feelings. Fuck y'all. Yeah, I know a lot of these motherfuckers trolling like a motherfucker. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying myself on the 4th, so I'm really, really excited about that. I was joking, by the way. I'm not gonna ban you for saying I look 56 because I know that's a fucking lie. Okay, I know it's a motherfucking lie. No, but the juice man, he's gone. He's over his mom's house. I told y'all the juice man, he go hang out with his mom on the weekends and shit. I heard you want muck pics for birthday. You know what? Oh yeah, like I said, he's over his mom's house. Yeah. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. I ain't fucking around with y'all. Y'all kiss my motherfucking ass, okay? Y'all can kiss the widest part of my motherfucking ass. Okay, fuck y'all. Like old girl said, fuck your motherfucking, you think you slick. Yes, I am gonna do some more story times whenever I think of some new stories. You know, I'm just one of those people who don't like, you know, I like to be able to think of some shit that actually happened to me. I don't like making up shit. But yes, I do plan on doing more story times. I grilled some bomb ass steaks last week. Girl, don't talk about those steaks, girl. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, girl. I'm talking about those steaks. I don't know, monsters. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I honestly do not know. Do I miss my dad? Girl, every day. Every single day. Every single day I miss my dad. Thank you. I'm looking really forward to it. I'm glad that y'all enjoy those storytime videos because they do be funny as fuck. When I go back and look at my old videos, I be like, bitch, because you know, I thought it's like you're walking down memory lane when you go back to like a lot of the stories that I tell are from when I was in college or when I was in my early 20s, and it should be funny as fuck to me. Yeah. Yeah. What's my stance on Himmler? Who the fuck is Himmler? Hitler? I don't have any like I said, fuck all. We talk about some happy shit, okay? We talk about some happy shit. Do you have a bunch of friends? Seems like you always on here. Girl, Court Williams, what? Seems like I'm always on where, girl? Seems like I'm always on where, girl? I'm always on YouTube, girl? Really? Girl, maybe you need to look at how often I upload videos, girl. What are you talking about, girl? I like Craigslist and crazy Yahoo. Oh, you I miss doing those Yahoo questions. So I'm gonna have to get back to doing those. Y'all seem to enjoy those crazy ass Craigslist stories and those dumbass Yahoo answers. So I'm gonna have to do some more of those. In fact, when I ripped that dress in Ross, bitch, that was an embarrassing ass shit. Because if any of you ladies actually shop in Ross, you know that they have that person that be back there, you know, counting your clothes as you're going in. I put on that fucking dress. That shit said, bitch, I like the Incredible Hulk out that motherfucking girl. I was so embarrassed. Well, of course, she didn't hear that shit. I ain't pay for that motherfucking dress. Fuck that. They better put that shit in the damaged area. Somebody was gonna find that motherfucker with a big ass hole in it to put that shit in the damaged. Okay, fuck that. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Ain't saying. I'm just motherfucking sad. Okay. You know what? Let me just, okay, I'm gonna be silent. Vlogs, girl, I don't do anything to vlog. I be wanting to vlog, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna vlog because I don't really do anything. I don't. I'm always working, just in the house. I don't really do anything to vlog. I really don't. It'll literally just be me with a camera in my face talking to y'all, like, even though that's all I really ever did. So yeah. Yeah, Incredible Hulk. You need to go and watch that video. Shit that happens to fat people. It's on my channel. If you want to get you a good laugh, girl. It wasn't funny at the, you know, when the shit happened, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, you watched that video, Charmaine? That shit was crazy as fuck. Enjoying summer, starting college in the fall for senior year. Yes, you graduate soon, girl. Hold on. Enjoying summer, starting college in fall for senior year. Okay, gotcha. So you getting ready to graduate, girl. Congratulations. How about when you were trying to blow up the toilet in peace and those crackling? Oh my God. Levi, don't go there, okay? Don't bring up those terrible memories, okay? Don't bring back those terrible ass fucking memories. That shit was cray. I done have some crazy ass fucking story times, girl. Hi, Karina. I'm good. How are you? How are you? I'm about to get the fuck up off of here in a minute. I'm just gonna talk to y'all a little bit longer. Hi, Hope. How are you, girl? I'm about to get the fuck up off here. You probably came on here a little bit later, but you can always watch this video back, girl. The video was funny. What do you think about the Cheetos mac and cheese that Burger King is coming out with? I saw that shit, Princess. I've seen a couple people do reviews on this shit. Now that shit is wild. Burger King is nasty as fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. That's why Burger King coming out with all this weird off the wall ass shit where they got the damn what is that shit called? The bacon dog? No, the Whopper dog. They got a hot dog that supposedly got the same shit on it, like a hamburger. And now they got these damn mac and Cheetos or whatever the fuck coming out from Burger King that been all on Facebook and shit. Girl, I don't want no damn macaroni and cheese from no damn Burger King. Burger King, they can't even make their damn burgers right half of the time. Half of the time you get a burger from there, the shit tastes burnt. Girl, nobody got time for that shit. But yeah, I think it's intriguing. I can see why people would probably want to go and buy it just to try it, but I can't see them having some good taste in macaroni and cheese and some fucking things that look like Cheetos. I mean, I don't know. That's just me though. Mac and Cheetos. Yeah, I seen it. That shit been all over my Facebook page for the last 2 days, girl. They've been promoting the fuck out of the mac and Cheetos. Goddamn burnt up ass hamburgers they be giving people now from some mac and Cheetos. Bitch, I don't want no damn macaroni and cheese in you, girl. I'm from Alabama, so y'all already know that, bitch, people from the South, girl, we very particular when it comes to our goddamn, soul food and shit. That includes macaroni and cheese. That includes goddamn cornbread, collard green. That includes all that stuff. We very particular, bitch. Okay, so motherfucker, you gotta have enough salt in that shit. You gotta be able to, you gotta be damn near about to get somebody some diabetes and high blood pressure with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can already tell you, I wouldn't get ass no good review on no goddamn macaroni and cheese. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, I can definitely see why people would go and buy it because it's just it's intriguing for somebody to want to just try to see what it tastes like. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely see that. Girl, I remember earlier in the year, this shit was funny as fuck to me. Me and the Juice Man went to Burger King late one night, girl. It was late as fuck. You know how you be up in the middle of the night, you be hungry as fuck. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some damn fast food. Now the Burger King where I live, the one closer to my house, they stay open 24 hours. So we went there and they were like, oh, we sorry, our system is down. So we ain't think nothing of it. Like, okay, your system down. And the Juice Man was like, you know what? I think that girl was lying. So he was like, let's go back tomorrow night. And we went back the next night. Now, when we went back the next night, we didn't necessarily even want to eat. We just wanted to see what they would say. We went back the next night, late at night. They was like, oh, our system is down. So, bitch, man, we wanted to get a good-ass fucking kiki. So we went back the next couple of days, late at night, and they say the same shit. Our system is down. Them bitches don't want to be cooking at night, girl. But I'm surprised they don't find out. Like, how do these people not know that these people are, sending customers away because y'all ain't making no money at night? This shit be funny as fuck. I just thought it was funny as fuck, though. I thought this shit was hilarious, bitch. Like, these was my system is down. Burger King nasty as fuck, but they was the only place that was open that was close to us, girl. Besides Taco Bell, and you damn sure don't want to eat no Taco Bell late at night, girl. Get your stomach all the way fucked up, okay? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. From West Tennessee, and we are strict about our food. Child, I'm telling you, you gotta season that shit right, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of family that lives in New York. And my auntie, thank God my auntie was born and raised in the South, so she know what to do. But, I ain't trying to be offensive, but sometimes you got a lot of people who live in, up north or people who live in these western states. They really don't know how to season their fucking food properly, girl. You gotta season that shit. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, all this other shit, bitch. You gotta put a lot of seasonings. Different. I ain't talking about a lot of salt, but you gotta season that shit. Ain't no damn sprinkle, bitch. You gotta bring out the flavor in that shit, okay? Okay, I'm through talking about food because, girl, I'm hungry as fuck, too. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, family, because, like I said, I am hungry and I need to go to the grocery store or I need to go somewhere and try to find me some damn food. Ooh, you know what I might go and get? Girl, a Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A. Bitch, them are some good-ass fucking... They high as fuck, though. Dude, Chick, are you really finna go and spend $8 on a fucking salad? You can just go to the grocery store and buy the stuff to make a salad? Yeah, I am. But that's what the fuck I'm going to do. Again, if you are new in here and you enjoy my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please consider, okay, you don't have to, but consider giving it a thumbs up. Make sure you go and like my Facebook like page. That link is the first link down in the description box. Also, if you're looking for a legitimate work at home job, make sure you check out my website. All that good shit, all of those links and everything are down in the description box down below. I thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Saturday afternoon, this hot ass Saturday afternoon. We will definitely be doing this again very, very soon. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video, family.